For 30 days, I only looked at one thing for content ideas and it changed everything. And in this video, I'm gonna break down what allowed me to post every single day for 30 days in a sit-down conversation I had with Sean Kennel. And I'm gonna break down at the end all the AI tools that I used. So what did I do for 30 days?
So break down how that could be possible through a 30-day challenge.
So it's first one, commit to 30 days. I'm going to post every single day, right? Mm-hmm. That's his first. You gotta say that, and then you gotta say that to somebody else.
Okay.
Because in our head we think we're the greatest, and then we'll give ourselves excuses. Next, I want you to write or do audio note. Some people are not natural writers. I'm not a natural writer, but at least 10 minutes a day. Because the crazy thing is, even that is content. Then I'm going to tell you, put that into ChatGPT or your favorite AI stuff. Because what we're going to do is say, hey, read that. You can take a picture. If you write, take a picture, upload it, or actually speak to ChatGPT right in itself. Hey, based off what I said, what I showed you, what content ideas are you getting from this, right? It's going to give you 2, 3, depending on how long you've talked, right? 2, 3 different ideas. And then you have a conversation further. Okay, how can I make this happen? Let's turn this into a video script. Let's turn this into a picture. Let's turn this into a thread of some sort. And you get to pick out of what it says, the conversation that you had, what am I going to create? And you do that every single day. And for one, you'll be very shocked about the ideas you already had in your mind, right? Because you're having AI assist you. 2, you're going to see that, oh, this isn't that hard. Like, I have the idea. I just got to create it. And depending on the idea, I could create it right inside of ChatGPT with the new image generator. Oh, this isn't that deep. I have a whole video script for my YouTube. I have a whole carousel that I could put on Instagram. I have a whole video script for my reel and my TikTok. You're realizing that it's always been in here. It's just a matter of, hitting that post.
So this 30-day content challenge could change your life.
Yeah.
And it's powered up by AI.
Yeah.
And the point is, post one piece of content a day. It might be a picture on Instagram. Mm-hmm. It might be a long form video on YouTube, a YouTube short. It might be just text in a thread, but you've crafted an idea, or text on Twitter X. How long would you say an individual should set aside each day to get this done? If they're busy, they're juggling life, kids, a job, other things, they're doing this part-time, but to make sure that they can commit to getting something out every day for 30 days.
On a good note, literally 30 minutes.
Okay.
It really only takes 30 minutes. If you are an overthinker, I'll give you an hour. I'll give you an hour and a half, right? But if we're talking from a daily standpoint, your conversation is 10 minutes. Your conversation with ChatGPT could possibly be another 10 minutes, right? 20 minutes. It shouldn't take more than 10 to 15 minutes to create something, because I don't want you to overthink. This 30 days isn't about quality. This 30 days is about momentum. This 30 days is about finding your voice. This 30 days is to figure out data of what works and what doesn't work. Because after the 30 days, then we start tweaking about, okay, now we focus on the quality. Now I know exactly what the algorithm likes, what my audience likes. We're going to combine that a little bit, but I couldn't do that if I never had content to figure out in the first place, or to let the algorithms know, no, I'm here. Like, sometimes we just got to show up on these platforms and say, hey, I'm here. You're going to pay attention to me. Not this first day, not this second day, but by day 21, you're showing my stuff to at least a few more people than I was on day 1.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, if you could spend 30 minutes a day with this situation, and give yourself grace. Okay. That's the biggest thing when it comes to content creation. Give yourself grace. It's going to feel uncomfortable, and it's going to look ugly in the very beginning. So did everybody else's.
Yeah.
There's no person that I know that had a first piece of content, first video, and they said they loved it, right? And if they did, they're lying, okay? Because they probably, that means they didn't grow, right? But it's going to be so refreshing, and you're going to feel so accomplished to be like, these ideas have been in there this whole time. I didn't have to doom scroll. I didn't have to go, like, It's been in here this whole time, and I actually created something tangible. Now, this challenge has become an everyday thing for me. And so I turned it into a system called DraftLoop, where we have custom GPT that breaks down your thoughts and your journal entries into drafts. And I break down the tools that I'm about to tell you in detail. So let me give you that link. That's going to be in the description if you want to get DraftLoop. Super fire introduction to Lion's behavior. But let me get into these tools. Now, break down these AI tools to make this come to life into 3 sections: written, photo, and video. Let's get into the written side. Now let's talk written content. The 2 that I'm always going to recommend for written content is ChatGPT or Claude. It's a preference at this moment, right? If we put our journal entries into ChatGPT because of DraftLoop, then I would say stay in Chat because it's getting to know your voice. It already has the source. You can kind of tweak it however you want to. But for some reason, I've been messing with Claude a little bit more, and their creative writing seems to really get your tone and the way that you write a little bit quicker than maybe ChatGPT. So both have free plans. Try both. You let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer? Now we're talking about pictures and graphic designs. I'm gonna go with Nano Banana and I'm gonna go with Canva. Hands down, Nano Banana Pro is the best at this moment. It could change depending when you watch this. However, right now, it's the best. And you can use Nano Banana Pro right inside of Gemini, or I use Higgsfield because I like doing images and turning them into videos all in the same suite. Now, the reason why I said Canva is because you may want different styles, add certain text, have it in a certain layout, and they have thousands of templates. So it really can be your graphic designer until you have one on the team. And then when we're talking about video, I'm gonna give you my ranking right now, which is Kling, VO 3.1, and Sora. Now, what I will say is to get a complete video that you can add story to, you probably want to do Sora. I found that Sora is the easiest when it comes to creating social media ready AI videos. Like, you can have different characters, different voices, different scenes. You just give it the prompt and it could create it. Quality wise, I do believe VO 3.1 is fire, but you got to think like a filmmaker. You almost have to make him by scene by scene. Now, the reason why Kling is my number 1 is because of the suite that it has. The quality is great. The prompting is a lot easier, but they have motion control. They have O1 where it's almost like Nano Banana, but for videos. And they also have audio. So people are using Kling a lot more because the quality almost matches with VO 3.1, but just easier and like user friendly. But let me know, are you a written, image, or video person, right? Everybody has their own content style that they feel the most comfortable with. Even though video may be king, not everybody needs to do video. They can live in the image world if they know how to make that creative, or they can live in the written world, they can make that creative. So let me know what kind of style you are. And will you be doing this for 30 days? Okay. Are you committed? Or maybe you're going to do it for 14. Like I said, DraftLoop is in the link in the description to help you with whatever you need to do. Plus, I have more videos right here.